Hello there, this is Richard Digance, welcoming you to the yellowcafé.co.uk, one of my favourite websites for fun, fantasy, basic enjoyment of the arts. That's why I'm here, to hopefully get you to enjoy my collection of my thoughts of mindfulness at a time when we all need to chill. Welcome to In the Advent of. I was wondering today actually, where are our street performers? They've all gone. There's very few people on the streets, nowhere near as many as there used to be. And yet, I used to love being part of an audience that were watching any street performer, not just a musician, a clown, a juggler, a statue, but mainly musicians, because that's what I'm into. And sadly, that moment for them has gone. I remember going to the Edinburgh Festival. I love Edinburgh. I still see the castle. And all the way down, if you stood at the top of Edinburgh Castle, you could look all the way down the Royal Mile. All the way down. It's actually, I think, 1.2 miles, but anyway, you could look all the way down. Right down to Waverley Station. And dotted along that long road were musicians, jugglers, bagpipe players, and the enjoyment and pleasure they gave to passers-by was incredible. And now that's gone. I suppose the quirky thing is that as music returns, live performance, it may well be the street performers that lead the way. We're still waiting for theatres to reopen. But I'm at Edinburgh. It reminded me of years ago, walking around Covent Garden. That's where I first saw buskers, street performers, musicians. And you know, members of the public used to go up to them and go, "You should be on television, you." Well, unfortunately, it wasn't quite the right outlet, because TV and the arts and entertainment don't always link together. Years ago, I mean, when I was a kid, if I watched, let's just say for argument's sake, Morecambe and Wise on television, they would also tour the country. They'd do a summer season. But now you see people on TV who very, very rarely grace live theatre. They're almost two industries. And it reminded me of Covent Garden. A singer who I remember was called Billy. Billy performs in Covent Garden. He sings beautiful songs and he's very funny. But he's never been on your TV, so he doesn't earn that much money. As well as being funny, oh yes, he can sing. He can knock out a real good tune. But there's as much chance of him being seen on your TV as flying to the moon. I see Billy now. There's no street performers. Covent Garden. The artistic world of Covent Garden. It needs those performers coming back. Billy, people like him. Very few of you know him. He's only ever worked the streets and small clubs. On Saturdays, he does Covent Garden. On Sundays, he plays in pubs. He's in his early 20s, I suppose. And his future, I mean, he's talented. It should be bright. He was brilliant when I watched him. I'd love you to have seen him perform the other night. So why isn't he on television? Okay, let's take a look. Well, for a start, he cannot ice skate or ballroom dance or cook. Says it all. In a house with rather strange people, he'd probably be a failure. And he won't be covered in rats or eat bugs in a jungle in Australia. Not Billy. He belongs in Covent Garden. To swim in a pool with crocodiles? No. That'll be bad for his health. There's a talent show, but he has to be someone other than himself. So Billy continues to perform in Covent Garden. He'll be back there soon, I hope. I asked him his name and he just said, "Bill's my name." Yes, he should be on television, but I don't think it'll ever be. And I think that's a dreadful shame. Billy performs in Covent Garden. He's very, very funny, but he's never been on television. Doesn't earn much money. Isn't it ironic that that story has almost turned full circle? The television industry is really ground to a halt, I suppose. And it gives us more chance to take in the things around us. Life doesn't revolve around a small screen anymore. Let's take a look out of a fantasy window. What do I see? Hills. Loads and loads of green hills. I'm not a great walker myself, but it's an escape. A great way of keeping healthy. Look all around you. There's a stigma of innocence. Green hills, meadows, animals in the pasture. Just basically getting on with their lives. I used to feel sorry for sheep. I used to look at them and think, oh, it's not much of a life, is it? But you know what, right now, seems okay to me. Standing around in a beautiful field all day, oblivious to what's going on in the rest of the world. Yeah, I can't say now it's as bad as I thought it used to be. I suppose it's the same with cows. Yeah, they just walk around all day, don't they? I used to think, poor things. I don't anymore. I look at them and think, you're content. They don't know any different. They're just content. I'm trying hard to be content. I'm a content person. But sometimes what's being thrown at me, it takes me to the edge of defeat and then I pull myself back again. And that's the importance of mindfulness. With mindfulness, take a grip on the world. Chill out, move away from it, reconsider. The world's a wonderful place, you know. See you tomorrow. And together we are going to enjoy the next few weeks. Also equally happy to be part of it. And the video was produced by Charlie Murray. The music was played by me, Richard Digance, in my studio in Salisbury. Always visit Yellow Café. There's always stuff going on there. It's fun, it's frivolity, lots of art, beautiful, beautiful art. So don't forget, pop in as and when you feel like it, theyellowcafe.co.uk. I will see you tomorrow. Keep safe and well and have nice thoughts. Bye bye.